Why would someone want to learn how to meditate? Well, meditation has been proven to reduce stress, improve focus, and increase feelings of well-being. And today, you're going to get a beginner's guide to learning how to meditate. Hi, I'm the founder of an app that helps you learn and practice mindfulness and meditation. In this video, we're going to be covering everything you need to know to get started on your meditation journey. So let's dive in. First things first, when you're about to meditate, find a comfortable position. You don't have to sit on the floor with legs crossed if you don't want to. You can meditate however you like as long as you're in a comfortable position. Some people like to lie down, but I do find that if you lie down, it's very easy to fall asleep. So unless you want to take a nap, I would recommend sitting up. If you'd like to sit on the floor, it is traditionally done with legs crossed, but honestly, just make sure you're comfortable. The point is that you're going to be sitting here for at least 10 minutes, so you need to make sure that you're comfortable. Next, find a quiet place. Ideally, you want to be somewhere where you won't be disturbed for the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. The first time you meditate, it might be really hard to find a quiet space. So if you live in a noisy household, try putting on some headphones and listening to some ambient noise or some white noise while you meditate. Now that you've found a comfortable position and you're in a relatively quiet space, it's time to actually start meditating. The first thing you're going to want to do is close your eyes. Closing your eyes will help you get into a meditative state because you're minimizing distractions. Once your eyes are closed, take a couple deep breaths. This isn't something you have to do every single time you meditate, but it does help to center yourself and get ready for meditation. And now it's time to start focusing on your breath. Your breath is going to be your anchor to the present moment. What do I mean by that? When you're meditating, your mind is going to wander. It's totally normal. It happens to all of us. And when you notice that your mind is wandering, you're going to bring your focus back to your breath. Your breath is what's grounding you in the present moment. Focusing on your breath also has the added benefit of calming your body. When you take deep breaths, your body gets a little more relaxed, which will help you lean into the present moment. So take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do that one more time. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you take those deep breaths, notice how your body feels as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Really just notice any sensations in your body and don't try to change them, just notice them. Now it's time to start a timer. I would recommend starting with a 10-minute timer and working your way up from there. The reason I recommend starting with 10 minutes is because sometimes when people first start meditating, they think 10 minutes is a really long time. But once you get into the flow of things and you get used to meditating, then you can work your way up to 20, 30 minutes, or even an hour. As you meditate and you're focusing on your breath, you might notice different thoughts and feelings come up. Maybe you'll feel bored. Maybe you'll get distracted. Maybe you'll feel silly, or maybe you'll feel excited. Whatever comes up, just notice it and then bring your attention back to your breath. No judgment, just bring your attention back to your breath. It can be helpful to think of your thoughts like clouds passing overhead. It's because you're having a thought doesn't mean you have to engage with it. You can just let it pass like clouds passing overhead. Another helpful metaphor is thinking of your thoughts like leaves floating down a river. You can watch the leaves float by without jumping into the water and getting swept away. When you first start meditating, it can be challenging to stay focused. So if you notice your mind wandering, don't judge yourself and don't get frustrated. Just gently bring your attention back to your breath. You can also repeat a mantra to yourself to help you stay focused. A mantra is just a word or a phrase that you repeat to yourself over and over again. It can be anything you want it to be. Here are a few examples of mantras that you can try repeating to yourself. I am calm, I am grounded, I am present. Be still, my mind. I release all that I am not. Just notice, don't fix it. If you want to learn more about fixing your negative thoughts, I've linked an article below that talks more about cognitive restructuring and how to challenge your negative thoughts. Another thing you can do to help you stay focused is visualize a peaceful scene. Visualization is another tool that can help you get into a meditative state and stay focused. Imagine yourself in a peaceful place. Maybe it's a beach. Maybe it's a forest. Just imagine yourself there and really soak in those details. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? The more details you add to your visualization, the easier it will be to bring your attention back to your breath. When you notice your mind wandering, some people like to use guided meditations when they first start meditating, and that can be really helpful. Guided meditations are when someone else is talking you through your meditation, and sometimes they use visualization. Exercises or they give you a mantra to repeat to yourself. I've personally found that I like guided meditations, but other people prefer to meditate on their own without any guidance. Try both and see what works for you. The last thing I'll say about guided meditations is that you don't have to use guided meditations forever. Eventually, you can stop using guided meditations and just meditate on your own. In terms of how often you should meditate, I would say try to make it a daily habit. Even just 10 minutes of meditation per day can make a big difference in your life. Also, it's better to meditate for 10 minutes every day than to try to meditate for an hour on the weekend. Consistency is key when it comes to meditation, so just try to make it a daily habit. The last thing I want to say is that there's no right or wrong way to meditate. Everyone has their own style, and what works for one person may not work for another. So just experiment and see what works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to share it with your friends. You can also share your thoughts with me in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon.